welcome back to your channel. SideScrape here. Today we're going to be looking at another part of the Academy series. What premium tank should I buy? I'm not sure what the name's going to be just yet. One thing I just want to get off straight off the bat, I see a lot of brand new players who go out and they'll say, right then, I want to make some money. People have said that the T34 or the FCM, the IS6 is a really good tank, so I'm going to take this tank out. I'm going to buy it and I'm going to go out and do really, really good in it. And that's just really not what happens. Now, I don't mean to be controversial when I say this, but I would recommend that if you've got under 3,000 games, you do not look at high tier tanks. You've got to look at buying a premium tank that suits your playstyle and also suits the level you're capable of playing. What I mean by that is, like, literally, I'm a medium tank player, so let's have a look. What medium tanks do we have available? I've done 2,000 games. The highest tier I have is a tier 6. Right, so I've already got a Cromwell standard. I've only up to this level. So why on earth would you buy a tank that is a tier 8? You're going to be going into games meeting tanks you've never seen before. You're not going to know where to penetrate. You're going to really struggle. You're probably going to get shouted at by your team members because they say, "Hey, you don't know how to play, you don't learn to play, stop doing it, you douche," and you'll just get trolled. It's a waste of money at your current level. I'd like to ask you, obviously you do as you want, I'm not going to tell you what to do, to look at getting a tank that suits your needs at the current level you're playing. So if I'm playing, say, tier 4 and 5, right, I'm just playing the Russian line only. So these are the tanks. Let's get this off. Normal. These are the tanks I'm currently using. There's no way on earth that you should be really jumping up to tier 8 straight away and buying like a bigger tank, because you're not going to know when you're coming up against, say, a tier 7 tank like the KV3, where on earth do I penetrate it? If you go and get yourself a premium tank at this tier, you're not going to know where to shoot it. You're going to get another tank like the SU KV2 and you're going to struggle again wondering where to shoot it. So what I'd recommend, say you're doing 4 and 5 again, is look at buying tanks that suit the ability that you're currently playing at. So I'm playing heavy tanks, so I'm going to buy myself the Churchill 3. It keeps it in line. You can see on my screen bottom left hand side where the mouse is hovering, it only sees tiers 5 and 6. So I know that when I'm playing standardised tanks, right, I'm going to go up against KV1 for example, I'm going to be able to fight and kill that tank because I'm already currently playing it. KV1, Churchill 3, similar sort of sizes, slower but a very good gun. Okay, it's not going to be a very long episode here, but I just try to steer yourself away from buying a tier 8 premium when you've got little to no gaming experience, because if you buy a tier 8 for example, you like the T34, you're going to be going up against some of the big bad boys like the Mouse, the tier 10 tanks. Like you buy a T34, you're going to come up against T100. When you penetrate that, you're going to come up against the FE4202. Again, where you're going to penetrate it. E4, E3. It's like, it's a completely different ball game. It'd be like me just going to school and learning German straight away without any prior knowledge. It's going to be doable, but it's going to be a very hard struggle, and it will not be profitable comparison to lower level tanks. So for example, tier 8, good game, you can earn 100,000 credits. With tier 6, you're going to be earning about 50 to 60k. Okay, but they're still very good viable tanks to play in. Let's just jump in one quickly, shall we? Yeah, let's have a look. Wherefore art thou, little tank? That's tier 5.6, 5.7, 5.6. This information I'm getting here is from mods that I currently run. So we're going to take out the... Oh no, I don't want the RAM 2, it's boring. Yeah, take out this one. Can I afford to buy a rammer? Yes, I can. I'll do another video on equipment and such later on. So the tier 14, it's going to be seeing, it's got preferential matchmaking. So there's two types of premium tanks. You've got normal premium tanks, so if it's a tier 5, you'll see tier 5s, well, 6s and 7s as a maximum level. You'll also see 2 lower. If it's got preferential, you'll only see your current tier and 1 plus. So if it's tier 5 like this, it'll see tier 6. It's the best way to invest your money to get a really good return. Play within your means. I had a horrendous time, if I'm honest with you. At first, I played the game. I think I'd done about 900 matches. My mate had done about 20,000. He said, yeah, the T-34 is a fantastic tank at tier 8. Premium. I was like, oh, fantastic, I'll get that. I was only playing with, I think it was tier 4s and tier 5s at the time. I jumped into the tank, got into a game. After 10 games, you normally get like a preferred game as at first, but no, disregard. I was fighting up against the E100, the IS-4, T9s like the E50, the Leopard PTA, and some other tanks. If you don't know which tanks I'm talking about right now, well, that says a lot. Do not do it. Get to the tanks that you can really understand and play. So it's going to be a live gameplay, so I'm probably going to get killed really quickly, because I don't really play the low tiers that much, so not a bad excuse, but I need to need to do it. So I'm in a T14. It's got a couple of weak spots. We're all right there where the machine gun port is. It's not very protected. It's got a nice little gun. Oopsie daisy. Thank you very much, sir. What was it? 110 damage, 92 penetration, 3.21 second reload, which is not too bad at all. It's in my Neapolitan chocolate ice cream. Can I get a shot? Can I get a shot? Can I get a shot? Don't want to be sat in the open too long, I'll get killed. Now, if you look at the left hand side, my expected damage is 607. So theoretically, I need to fire 6 shells and penetrate 6 shots to achieve my WN8. We're going to go through the WN8 and mods in a separate video. Powers! Oh gosh, he got hit, didn't he? First shell. Hey! I want to try to get a track shot. Ooh. Oh gosh. Come on guys, I need you to push up. Hello. Second shot in. Cromwell's going to absolutely rip me a new one. Why on earth can I not penetrate him? Don't. Oh, golly, Churchill 3 was just talking about really good reload, really good penetration, really good armour. Not what I want to see right now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Gosh, he was a bit zippy, wasn't he? The gun is so accurate. It is amazing. I'm going to change it up for a minute. Do some premium shots. Yep, go premium. Beep beep, go premium. You're going to see how much gold and credits I waste. I still can't penetrate. I'm going to have to go for his gun itself. There we go. Straight through his mantlet. Can't go through his turret. Oh, got one more shell to go in. Come on, keep rocking backwards and forwards. Yay! Done it! Ah! Hey! Again! Oh dear! Oh, Shizer! Oh, MacDonald had a farm. I shove it up your bottom. Boom! Dead. Well, and 1339 WN8. Came up against tanks that theoretically I know where to penetrate. I didn't do very well because I don't play the tank very often. If you get to play the same sort of tank over and over again, then you're going to start making you some really good credits. I might do a couple. Oh, I'm going to do a review on a T14 actually, because it is quite a nice tank. It's also nice bounces, ricochets and such off the tank, didn't you? Which is quite impressive. Now, the other good tank is this one, this little thing. Look at the size of it. It's tiny. The SU-85i. When you're choosing a premium tank as well to buy, look at the crew that you want to actually train for. So there's no point buying a Russian tank if you're playing pure German, unless it's purely for credits, because that tank that you buy, the premium tank, gets a bonus for credits as well as for, I don't know, matchmaking if needs or if it does, but primarily for crew training, which we'll look at in a second. So if I'm doing American heavies or mediums, or like American heavy, I'll be using this tank for it. If I'm using a German, say, medium crew on a train up at tier 5, I'd be using that T25. Do you know that I came up against before when it just shot through? I'd be using that tank because that would train up primarily that crew at a faster rate than is normal. Now, where's our last guy alive? There he is. Hello. So the Cromwell B is the premium tank for the British mediums. Tanks. Game over. We died. Come on, garage. Get back there. So how much credits did we make? Not a very good game, really, was it? But see, right side, 32,000 credits earned. Not too much at all. 12,000 afterwards. That's not much credits, Damo. I could be getting a lot more in tier 8. Oh, yeah, you possibly could do. You'd be failing a lot more. Now, this was a loss. If I would have got a win, I still got 411, which is a lot more than anybody else. Then I would have achieved a lot more as well. Now, let's look at this tank itself. So, more credits for each battle, additional combat experience for each battle, elite status allowing the conversion of combat earned to free experience from the first battle, so it appears in the top right side, transferring crew from vehicles at the same time without penalty or retraining, 50% more crew training for blah, 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 blah. So, then, standardized tanks, I'm going to do, let me have a look, I want to be a Russian player at tier 6, and I'm going to be doing heavies only. That'll work. Tier 7 then. So, my KV3 crew, as you can see on the left hand side for this tank, I can drop into the IS2 and I will be getting exactly the same sort of tiering as I would in the KV3. Just a quick one. So if I'm playing at a tier 4, and say like the T28, that's my highest tank, right? So I'm going to be seeing tier 4, 5 and 6. So like say if I'm going to be looking at other Russian tanks I'm going to be coming against, you can see here these are the tanks KV2, T150, KV85, T34. They're the maximum I will see. Okay, if I decide to buy the IS6 still with a tier 4 tank as my highest level, I'm going to be facing STI, IS8, T54, Object 430 and so on and so on, and that is way out of my league. So please ladies and gentlemen, just look at playing at a level of tanking experience that you know about. Sorry for reiterating a few times. I hope you find this video helpful. Subscribe, like, and let me know what you think. Take care now, guys. See you out there.